Yo, AnimatorMon here with a Rick and Morty video for you. Spoiler warning for Season 3 of Rick and Morty. Season 3 has come and gone, and I promised to review it in my Wedding Squanchers video. Instead of reviewing the entire season in one go, I thought I'd tackle certain aspects of the season in individual videos. Here I'll be talking about how Season 3 handled the character of Jerry. I have some serious issues about what they did with Jerry. By the end of Season 2, I was fed up with the Jerry abuse. It stopped being funny and was just sad to look at. Having a prominent, reoccurring character that only exists to be the universe's punching bag is, in my opinion, bad writing. Especially when it's just unpleasant to watch. It was through the treatment of this character that I first started seeing the cracks in what I had previously thought to be a perfect show. You can see this in my reviews of the Season 2 episodes. I wanted some real character development, and the seeds were definitely there for some genuine growth. In Season 1, the C-137 Jerry finally comes into his own as a confident and strong person devoted to protecting his family. Knowing what Jerry could be, I couldn't help seeing earlier manifestations of these traits in the new Jerry. To avoid confusion, let's ignore the revelation of additional dimension hopping. At times, he could be brave, like in Big Trouble in Little Sanchez. And he definitely cared about the well-being of his children. More than Beth seems to. I think it's also fair to say that Jerry is actually one of the most relatable characters in the show. A lot of times, he points out things we usually don't want to see. It's hard for a lot of us Rick and Morty fans to admit, mostly because of how much we love Rick. But Jerry is often right about him. Rick is clearly a horrible influence on the family. He purposefully sabotaged a marriage, one that, as we've seen on multiple occasions, has the potential to work, has mentally and physically traumatized Morty numerous times, and has turned Summer into an unfeeling killer, just to name a few examples. And looking at Season 3, it seems like the writers have a hard time admitting this as well. In order to best describe the weirdness surrounding how Jerry was written this season, I've invented this made-up scenario. Imagine this. The writers are made aware that a sizable portion of the fandom is fed up with the Jerry abuse and wants the universe to cut him a break. One of the writers thinks, "That's a fair point. Let's show the audience Jerry's positive contributions to the family unit, making him a well-rounded character that is more than just a butt monkey." At the same time, one of the other writers thinks, "Fuck that. Instead of relenting on the Jerry abuse, let's amp it up. This time we'll retcon in character flaws so that it appears Jerry deserves the abuse. It still won't be funny, but the fans will have no room to complain anymore." Then the head writer, if there even is a head writer, I don't know, says, "I can't pick between the two ideas, let's do them both." And the result was Season 3. Let me go into more detail. There are two main instances in Season 3 where the writers try to retcon character flaws into Jerry. In the Whirly Durly incident, Rick says that Jerry is pathetic on purpose in order to get stuff from people, and that's why Beth married him. This scene immediately set off some red flags for me. I genuinely cannot think of a single instance where Jerry has done that. In fact, Jerry's patheticness is usually punished by the universe. The only times he's actually gotten anything are the rare occasions he stands up for himself. In the ABCs of Beth, there's this strange scene where Summer makes Jerry say he's a racist and a sexist. But what? Jerry may be many things, but he's never been racist or sexist. The strange thing is that these character flaws never seem to last. They're either entirely unfounded or forgotten about by the next episode. How can the show try so hard to convince us Jerry is a horrible person, yet at the same time present it as a positive thing that he's rejoining the family? What are the writers even trying to do with this character? Hopefully you now see the almost schizophrenic nature of how this character is written. In the end, Jerry left me confused and annoyed. It's made especially clear that the writers hadn't known what to do with him, when in the finale, the writers, speaking through Beth, basically tell the audience, "Sorry, we know we fucked up, we'll fix it next season. Please do." Excuse me. Either develop Jerry as a real character, or just have him fade into the background. Either is fine with me, just pick one and stick to it. Anyway, what do you think? Do you agree? Disagree? Let me know in the comments, and catch you on the flip side.